Okay, so I remember talking to you about this, and we were very unimpressed the first time, which makes sense. But having finished the game, how do you feel about this just story overall? Like, I know that's probably close to the same.
Yeah, I mean, like, for the bits that I got, I mean, it's cool. Especially since I did get the true ending, at least. I got to at least expand upon that, you know? Like, I don't understand the 3 umbilical cords. It's kind of odd. It was because it's the 3 umbilical cords of the moon presence, right? Is what it was, or something like that? Or,
yep. I remember. That's like 2 lore games ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that was kind of cool. The thing that was kind of weirding me out was that the final hunt, or the first hunter, was there the whole time at the very beginning of it. Because I remember we talked about this a little bit. It just kind of was like, he's just chilling there the whole time, watching you do your thing, and not at once he's like, hey, you may want to look, I'm either going to kill you or you could just stay. Like,
yeah.
Instead of being Morpheus at the beginning of the movie going red pill, blue pill, he waits till you get fucking really badass, and he's like, red pill, blue pill, you know, what are we going to do now at the end of the game, finally, after you've learned how to fight?
Well, I will say, I think, okay, actually, let me add an additional onto that. Were you more, like, have you, like, looked up anything about it, or, like, gone into the story since
it wasn't,
like,
not
just
that
in your face?
Many videos, because I remember after I beat it, I was like, okay, let's go learn some stuff, you know, and then I already forgot a lot of that, because that happened basically immediately after I beat the game. I will say, again, spoilers, I do remember talking about this, that I would have much rathered, again, Gehrman, or me not be a slug at the end of that game.
You're not. I don't think that you are, honestly.
I'm not the baby slug.
I don't think that you are. Did she? Because
the girl was like, good hunter. Like, she was like, she even like talked to me.
Yeah,
like I was.
I don't remember.
That's
like
coming the moon presence.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, how I interpreted the thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. Is that after I had beaten the moon presence, I now become basically a slug to eventually evolve into the moon presence. That's awful. If that is how it was, that should not be the true ending. The true ending should be, I just replaced Garrett and now I'm the bad motherfucker on the block.
Well, that's the other ending.
Yeah. That to me is the true ending. You know.
It is cooler. It's a very Lovecraftian game. I mean, it is. The whole jam.
Yeah, it's just, again, just you being a badass the whole game, you know, you're doing all this shit and you become a slug.
I think that's because of the Lovecraftian stuff. Because in the expansion, they have an area that is like the direct. It's almost like a copy pasta from one of his stories.
Oh, okay.
Like it's from what I haven't read a lot of Lovecraft stuff, but looking into it, people were like, it's that. It's fucking. It's that
it's
thing.
Here.
Like, which is fine. Like, I mean, I get it. I'd have to go back to give you some actual answers, but I didn't know if you had gone through and been like, hey, you know what? I didn't pay attention because I didn't. I get my lore from other videos.
I remember watching it. I just had already forgot the damn thing. So that should tell you a lot, though. I've already forgot the damn thing. Wasn't that good, apparently.
It's very in depth. It's always in depth. All right, so how did you feel about the music of this game? Because I remember the first time. Granted, we're talking over it and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I was going to preface that again. I 100% will agree this time now around that if I was not making a YouTube channel about this thing, I probably would have a completely different opinion on the music. 100% now. I can't remember what finally made me realize that. It was probably playing another game or going back and listening to the music or something.
I think were we watching a video?
We could have been. I don't know. It probably also is going to be because of the one thing that did make I fell in love with. That almost, to me, just makes up for the entire game and the lack of a soundtrack, at least while doing this. You know, how I was talking about the juxtaposition of there's not a big difference between just moseying about and then getting to say the Cleric Beast or whatever. Yeah. There's no sparseness, and then it wasn't too big of a difference to make you oh fuck me, you know.
Yeah.
Except the Gehrman fight. I fucking loved that. That immediate fucking mood change, and also the music that was there was completely different than the little bit that I had heard previously. Like,
Right.
it was a complete shock to
Yeah.
tell you you're here. Welcome to the game. You know, this is why you were playing it. See if you could beat this motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. That shit was so good. I go back and watch people play that shit just to hear it and experience that all over again.
Yeah.
Of him just like, Gammon joins the hunt. And then just that nice, just delicate, just music coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
There's they do, if you do end up, I don't know if you've gone back to watch like other fights or anything, like just the like either no playthrough, no what do they call it? Like no commentary playthroughs or whatever. Like they do the same thing, and I may have mentioned it in the first one where because there's a lot of audio cues in this game.
Yeah,
like just in general,
like the visceral and shit.
Yeah, they like to use their audio cues, which works really well. But they do that for the music to distinguish phases as well. So not just the move set changes. Like in Dark Souls, most of the time it would be like oh, they're on fire now. Like there's the visual cue, but usually the music, like we are changing musics now, and like this is what's going on. So there is like you get that same kind of feel, because I remember Vicar Amelia's I think was really good. Like how you're feeling about Gehrman's, because I like Gehrman's as well. Vicar Amelia is one that I'm like, when she like, because she howls and goes into her like more sporadic phase, like it like like comes in and you're like, oh fuck. But again, we were talking over it and laughing a lot. And there's a lot of yelling,
a lot. And cussing a lot.
Yeah.
150 times dead. Vicar Amelia was good too. That was a good fight too.
Yeah, it is a good fight. In turn, because it would make sense for me to ask you this the first time.
Okay.
In terms of replayability, could you see yourself replaying this game if it wasn't on a PlayStation 4? If you just had it installed on your PC?
Yeah. Actually, I had thought about this. Yeah, so I probably would, because I would want to experience it again as not a video game channel. Take it at my own pace. You know, not trying to we need to move on, you know, to where I'm not fighting, you know, Vicar Amelia for the nth time or anything like that. You know, just like how I'm just go at the pace that I normally want to go at. Like I could probably see me doing that just to experience it that way and not feel rushed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And to actually potentially enjoy the music composition, what they did, you know. But that would be the only reason why, I think. Honestly. Like,
that's fair.
Most of the time now, or at least recently, I don't go back and replay games unless it's shit like from my childhood.
Huh. Okay.
You know, like how people would go and play Skyrim over and over and over and over again blows my fucking mind. It blows it away, dude.
I feel like I'm getting called out.
Hey, no, you're not the only one that, like, I know plenty of people that still do this, and I'm sitting there going, bro, I beat the game. You know, I'm not doing the whole game, but I mean, like, I went through, took my time with it, beat the game. Like,
there's so much to do. There's so many different sneak builds you can. That's the only one.
Bro. Like,
Dude, there's just so much.
At that point, it's to me, it's just like, at that point, it's just the same fucking game, but instead, you have a different ability.
It
which is why. Granted, like, I'm playing the Stick of Truth right now, but I'm just kind of doing that just for the funsies of it. And that'll be my second time to play the Stick of Truth. But
I do that with like I would suggest definitely going back through for Bloodborne just to, like you're saying, experience music and stuff like that. There is something to fighting them again, and I would suggest doing this on Dark Souls 3 as well. Because Dark Souls 3, obviously you're like, oh, this is easier. Because the only person you had to fight by yourself was Gunter at the beginning. Like you have to beat him by yourself.
Yeah, but no, I think there was somebody else I beat by myself, but I can't even fucking remember.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, so
there was other people I did beat by myself, but majority of those fucking bosses, you or Zach were there with me.
Yes.
If not both.
Yeah, so like it's significantly harder without those people.
Like, yeah. That is not happening no more.
Yeah, I mean, think of whenever, because like I want to say I gotten home and asked you what you were doing, and you were fighting the Dragon Slayer armor. You were like, "Fuck this thing," and then I came in and was like, "Oh, I got this. I got this, buddy. I'll help you clean this shit up."
Yeah, move the fuck on.
Yeah, like I would suggest like go into that game and do that, because I know that we're gonna do this. We're gonna play Elden Ring.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we're gonna do that together for sure. But I'm telling you right now, like, I don't know what your plans are with this game, but I'm gonna play with y'all. And then when y'all can't play, or y'all are like, "Oh, I'm going to bed," I'm gonna be like, "Cool, that's cool." And then I'm gonna play another character.
Yeah, no,
I'm probably gonna play Elden Ring until like the next one comes out, or I decide to play Sekiro again because
like real quick. I mean, speaking of Sekiro,
like 100 hours just as a thing since I moved back. Well, I've been here year and a half, I think,
since the plague started.
Yeah,
basically.
So I've been here like a year and a half. Bought my PC, 2 years. Okay. Bought my PC. I have over 100 hours logged in Sekiro. That's on my PC alone.
Yeah, not
outside of the multiple endings and hours logged on this. And I'm still doing it. It's like, I could probably do that. I could definitely kill a monkey today. Like
I will say, like, speaking of that I am enjoying Sekiro more because I'm playing it at my own rate. You know, I'm not rushed or anything like that, and I get to enjoy every little bit of it. And you being every now and then like, you could go that way. You don't have to go that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of and it's like that for all the Souls games, and I don't think Elden Ring is going to be any different. Just as a thing, Elden Ring is going to be so open, you can literally go anywhere you want.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to literally go everywhere I want. I'm going to try to beat everything to death with a stick if I have to. Like, I don't care. I'm going to do it. I want to.
It should be fun. The new content that we have planned. Hopefully, we can pull it off.
Boom. That's right.
Hope y'all enjoyed this. My thoughts on Bloodborne now that I've completed the game and actually can say I beat the son of a bitch on my own. And you can now say his opinions were valid or invalid.
Yeah, right.
And fuck Rom. And fuck Rom. I'll probably have that on my tombstone. Fuck Rom.
Yeah.
And 100 of years from now, people are like, "Who the fuck was Rom?"
Maybe we'll do an Elden Ring one. Like, since we'll both be going into it new, we'll have like
I want to do that.
Different opinions and not me.
Yeah,
like,
especially since you're a vet, I'm not a vet. It's like I'm like a 1.5 vet. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't call myself a vet under this shit at all.
That's fair.
So it'd be nice to have the two perspectives to where new people come in and be like, "Hey, I relate with that guy, not that one."
Yeah, because that's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, but I want to be like that guy though, because that dude, he's fucking whipping that ass, and I'm over here like.
I will say it's nice to smile when you get beat down. It takes a while to get here, but once you get here, boy, you're like, fuck yeah.
From Software, like building self-esteem since 2012 or whenever the first one came out. I don't know.
Pick yourself up because no one else is gonna.
When you get knocked down on that horse, you get back up and you eat that horse. Okay?
You're right.
Catch you on the next one, everybody.
Later.
Hey, yo, we hope you enjoyed the video that you just watched. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and share with everybody. And don't forget to crack the bell. And over here on the right-hand side, we have a playlist of something that we think that you're going to enjoy. And stay buffed, everyone.